Tell a brother Papoose, man, that's not your broad. Ain't never been your broad. If your woman is out in public with you like this, that's not your woman. That's our woman.
Papoose and Remy Ma used to be one of hip-hop's favorite couples. But now, things are falling apart. They're going through a messy breakup, and a new video just came out. People are watching it and saying the same thing. Corey Holcomb was right all along. So what's in the video? And why is everyone talking about it? Let's take a look. There's been a lot of back and forth online between all parties. Clarissa recently did an interview on The Breakfast Club where she briefly brought them up. It was a passing mention, nothing direct or disrespectful. She made it clear she doesn't hold any negative feelings toward Remy.
I don't have any ill will toward any women. And I don't have any ill will toward her. You know
so y'all haven't spoke of? No.
No, I mean, she made her post and whatever, and that was about it. But like I said, women are women. They're very emotional creatures.
However, Remy Ma didn't seem to take that well. She quickly took to social media, criticizing Papoose and downplaying the role he played in supporting her during her time in prison. The posts came across as an attempt to damage his reputation and discredit his character.
Because guess what? I'm such a real one. I know the procedure when somebody goes to prison. I know the procedure. So it was never about infidelity. When I came home and I went straight through that phone immediately. I know what was up. When I had to fight baby mothers at mother-in-law's houses on Thanksgiving, I knew that girl wasn't lying about what she was saying was going on while I was there. I knew she wasn't lying. I just was mad. I knew she wasn't lying, though.
Now, a clip has resurfaced of Corey Holcomb calling this situation out from the start. In the image shown here, they appear to be at an event shortly after Remy Ma's release from prison. She's wearing a jumpsuit, and the top is sheer, revealing part of her chest, specifically her areola.
I brought this picture up for a reason. If your woman is out in public with you like this, that's not your woman. That's our woman.
It is surprising how accurate Corey Holcomb's observation was. He based his take on everyday life experience, being around women and understanding certain behaviors. He pointed out that when a woman feels truly secure and content in a relationship, there's usually no need for her to seek attention from other men, especially men who are not her partner. Women who are fulfilled in their relationships generally don't feel the urge to display what belongs to their partner. That's the point Holcomb made when he said, if your woman walks around dressing like that, she's not your woman, she's our woman. Unfortunately, that statement seems to hold weight here. Since then, Papoose has reportedly come forward with claims about multiple instances of alleged infidelity on Remy Ma's part, including with both men and women.
So I said, okay, good. So when she called me the other day, tried to get back with me yesterday, and I declined because she was so mad about Clarissa, so angry because I finally moved on. She see us living our life. She talking about doing something for the gram or doing it for this and that. I'm living my life. I lived over there with you. I tolerated your foolishness, your cheating, and your adultery for years and years and years.
Look at his face.
I hope my brother don't think I'm dissing him.
No.
If your woman is in public with you like this, I don't care if you agreed or disagreed. If she out in public with you like that, that's our woman.
I really appreciate that he said, I don't care if you agree or disagree. That matters because sometimes women will say, well, her husband didn't have an issue with it. But the truth is, you have free will. Many women express they don't want a man who's controlling, who dictates their choices or manages their lives. So when you are allowed the freedom to make your own decisions, why would this be something you choose to do if you're in a committed relationship, especially a marriage rooted in black love, unless you're seeking attention from someone outside that relationship? That's the only explanation that makes sense.
If your girl walk with you in public like this, you can't protect her. If your girl is out in public with you like this, she is not prioritizing you.
I completely agree. I believe it's also a woman's responsibility. People often say men are supposed to protect and provide for women. That's true, but women also play a protective role. While they may not protect their partners, in the exact same way, they must still consider how their actions might impact their relationship. Think about it. If you do something that causes conflict or invites danger, your partner may be the one who ends up defending you, even though The situation started with your own behavior. Take, for example, a woman who's argumentative or disrespectful in public. That behavior puts her man in uncomfortable positions. He's now expected to step in and defend her during every confrontation she starts. It's similar when it comes to how a woman dresses. If your clothing draws attention or invites certain assumptions, people may approach you or speak to you inappropriately. What's the saying? You're dressed the way you dress. So if someone says something offensive or inappropriate, it's your partner who now feels compelled to defend your honor even when your actions didn't reflect that same honor.
In a room full of gangbangers with an opposite set outfit on. If your woman is in public like this, you are in danger.
He jokes a lot. Sai always jokes, but the point was clear. He said she's basically wearing the colors of the opposing team. In other words, if your woman is dressing like this, she's already aligning herself with people who aren't on your side. And ask yourself, was he wrong?
In a room full of gangbangers with an opposite set outfit on.
Because think about it, how many men can now say, oh yeah, I saw your girl last night. I saw everything. That's not showing loyalty. That's not being part of a team. There are certain things, certain views that should be reserved exclusively for your partner. When strangers have access to what's meant to be private, that's no longer a shared bond. It's been compromised.
She ain't yours, homie.
But I'm saying an intelligent man, like the rapper brother, we heard him talk, we didn't hear him speak. I hear him hold her up in the air like she is all the sunshine in the world. Why are we not smart enough to know we are out with a woman who's reckless?
This is something I respect about Corey. He holds both people accountable. He pointed out that Papoose seems like a smart, thoughtful man, someone who has a strong grasp on life and the world around him. So it raises the question, why didn't he recognize that being in this relationship might not be the best decision? Why is it difficult to accept that being with someone who behaves recklessly, who carries herself in a certain way, could actually be putting him at risk? Corey isn't just placing the blame on her. He's not simply saying she's for the streets and stopping there. He's also turning the mirror on Papoose, asking, why are you, as a man, comfortable with this? And that's a fair point.
Dressed like that, they're trying to attract somebody that'll make them respect themselves. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Street yeast.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Like throwing bait out there and trying to catch something big enough to drag it back to the cave and eat it. You know what I'm saying?
If she with you, that's letting you know that you're not her last stop.
I completely agree with those men. From what I've observed, ever since she started seeing this new person, she hasn't been dressing like that in public anymore. And that change speaks volumes. Sometimes men feel caught off guard, like the signs came out of nowhere. But in reality, the signs are usually clear, like when a woman starts dressing provocatively, making it obvious that no one can tell her how to present herself or how to act. She's sending a message that she's going to do what she wants, whether her partner agrees or not, and that leads to a reasonable question. Who is she trying to impress? What's the purpose behind that shift?
Leave that alone, man. Don't go back and forth with that lady on the internet, man. You not gonna win, brother. Ain't nothing you can say about her that we don't already know. You can give details about stuff, but we see who that lady is. That lady is trashing you, and the facts are you used to go visit her in prison.
And now, the truth has come out. She was out there actively seeking attention from other people. It's clear she was hoping for someone to step into, in a sense, rescue her from the relationship with the man who had been loyal to her. During her time in prison, that's exactly what happened. She's even said it herself. She was tired of being in that situation and ready to move on.
I moved on. And when I woke up one day and got tired of taking care of people and protecting them and maintaining their image, that's when everybody was mad. That's when everybody was pissed off. That's when I didn't want a manager anymore, when I decided that I didn't like being guilt tripped. Oh, I was there when nobody else was there. That's the type of people that gets preyed on.
So this is what she ultimately chose to do because she had reached her limit. And honestly, every time something like this happens, I feel like I need to call Sai and ask Corey, do you ever get tired of being right? People may not like him. They might take issue with the way he speaks, his tone, or the way he presents his perspective. But regardless of how it's received, time and again, what he says ends up being accurate. The things he points out often surface later, whether people want to accept it or not. Let me know what you all think in the comment section below. I'd really like to hear your thoughts on this situation. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. I'll catch you in the next one. Love you all.